Calf strength is often an underassessed and trained, but it's a huge component in lower body health. To sufficiently train the calf, we need to make sure we're actually using the calf muscles to lift us up. Too often people just thrust their hips forward, pull their foot forward, or claw their toes using their long toe flexors without using their calves and driving through their met heads to create a vertical change in movement. Using the sustained calf raise in the squat while walking can be a great multiple bang for your buck exercise. When you can avoid shifting out of the squat while performing the calf raise, you are forced to use your calves to lift up instead of just thrusting your hips forward and faking the calf raise. This also challenges the co-contraction of the quads, hamstrings, and proximal hamstring, which are important for knee joint stability, tendon health, and pain management. Adding external load provides more feedback for the calves to show up and be able to handle the ground reaction force demands on the lower leg for walking and running. Working isometrics in mid-range helps to build tendon stiffness in the patella, quad, arch, and Achilles for the improved tensile strength and elasticity needed for impact control. It challenges active muscular control instead of just using joint closures, hanging on tissue, or substituting stiffness for stability. People can often just pop up on their toes, but if you ask them to hold just shy of that top position or in a mid-range, you'll start to see them shake. The isometric hold is one way to work muscular endurance, which can be a critical piece to examine limitations and see how the body compensates when engagement fails. Repeated stepping without dropping out of the position looks at the transition of load from 2 legs to 1 and the ability to control frontal and transverse plane of movement while staying and moving in the sagittal plane for this exercise, imperative for ankle and knee and hip stability. That being said, making sure to separately train through the transverse and frontal planes under load with control and through their full range will also be important for supporting this. So maybe it's time to train your calves and try out this move. Did you find this video useful? Make sure to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment below. Have some questions? Go ahead and drop them in the comment below. We actually read and respond to them. You can also check out our additional videos that we'll suggest at the end of this video. If you're a movement professional looking to learn more about the human body, check out our continuing education offerings we have listed in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.